Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, Car Future. My name is Harry. And today we taking a big tour through the most anticipated tech gadgets coming in the remainder of 2025 and into 2026. You want the full picture of what's really new, what matters, and which launches to mark on your calendar? Stick with me. I'll walk you through each device, how it works, the headline features, and what difference it'll make to real users. I'll also say roughly when to expect them, and why some of these are genuinely game-changing, while others are more incremental. Let's dive in. Start with the broad trend. The last couple of years have accelerated two big forces: AI embedded everywhere, and power charging improvements that change how we use devices. That means 2025 to 2026, launches focus heavily on end-device AI, batteries, charging mixed reality, folding portable form factors, and smarter cars and home devices. Now I'll run through the major categories and the headline gadgets you should care about. ULLC manufacturer announcements spaced across the usual calendar. Major smartphone launches generally cluster around the late 2025 autumn window for Apple, as yearly refreshes in early 2026 for some Android flagships, but exact dates depend on each company. For buyers, the takeaway is this: if you need bleeding edge AI features on your phone, target the 2026 flagships that explicitly advertise on-device generative AI. Those will handle private large model tasks faster without always going to the cloud. Next, mixed reality and AR/VR headsets. After the first wave of expensive developer-grade headsets, the next phase is consumer-friendly devices that focus on lightweight design, significantly improved optics, and integrated AI features for context-aware assistance. Expect two main classes to appear in the coming windows: premium high-resolution standalone headsets aimed at pros and creators, and slimmer consumer glasses aimed at notifications, navigation overlays, and light AR tasks. Expect wider availability, tougher hinge designs, and reduced creasing, plus software that finally treats foldables as a productivity platform, multi-window app continuity across screens, and improved multitasking. The headline change is not just a foldable screen but a foldable workflow. Use these devices as tablet and phone interchangeably without losing your place. Manufacturers typically update these each year. Late 2025, early 2026 models will polish hardware and add on-device AI camera features that make foldable photography and video editing faster and more creative. Expect demonstrators and early production tech in 2025 that push charging times dramatically lower. Several companies have announced cells and chemistries that can accept extreme power safely with advanced cooling and new anode-cathode designs. In practice, the near-term promise is faster, partial top-ups. Think 10 to 20 minutes for a substantial fill on many products. Truly revolutionary 5-minute full charges are being demoed and targeted by startups and some battery giants. But general consumer availability will likely scale gradually through 2026 to 2027 as infrastructure and costs come down. For you as a buyer, that means core-to-device downtime will shrink. Electric cars, scooters, and even advanced laptops will charge faster than today, but don't expect miracles in every charger overnight. The network has to catch up to. Next, smart vehicles and automotive tech gadgets. 2025-2026 will bring more AI inside cars. Smarter driver assistance that adapts to driver style, predictive maintenance with real-time component monitoring, built-in LLM-style assistance for natural conversation, and better onboard perception for safety. Several OEMs are working to ship software-defined updates and subscription features that add capabilities after purchase. Real launches varied by manufacturer. Some manufacturers will roll out incremental features in mid-late, while more ambitious capabilities, localized autonomous driving in geo-fenced areas, will appear in pilot programs and expand through 2026. Wearables do more than count steps now. Expect new health features, continuous metabolic estimates, non-invasive glucose trends, emerging research plus pilot features, and ultra-accurate sleep staging using multi-sensor fusion. The 2025 to 2026 wearables will lean heavily on on-device models to preserve user privacy and battery life. If you care about wellness trackers, the next generation will be far more actionable and integrated into daily routines. Home and smart home gadgets move toward context and automation. Smarter thermostats will forecast your needs based on habits and local energy prices. Intelligent security cameras will identify unusual events with fewer false alerts. Kitchen devices will suggest recipes based on what's in your pantry and your dietary profile. These launches are ongoing. Many products refresh annually and new services roll out all year. If you're setting up a smart home, the message is, choose devices with robust privacy and local AI options, because that's the direction the market is moving. Two niche but headline-worthy categories: consumer robotics and drones. Consumer robots will handle more domestic tasks. Floor cleaning is mature, but the next wave adds contextual grasping, tidy a table, fetch a drink in better voice, visual understanding. Drones get longer flight times, improved obstacle avoidance with it, and new regulatory approvals in some regions that will enable broader commercial use. Expect incremental rollouts through 2026. As regulations evolve, I want to call out AI everywhere as the single unifying theme for the remainder of 2025 and 2026. AI will no longer be a cloud tag or a marketing line. It will be embedded, on-device, privacy-first in many products. That changes user experience, instant summaries, less latency, and features that can work offline. But that also forces manufacturers to solve thermal, power, and explainability problems so consumers can trust these systems. Now, to make this concrete, let me give you several specific anticipated product families and what to expect from each in practical terms. An approximate timing. Flagship phones expected late 2025, early 2026. Expect phones with dedicated AI cores capable of on-device generative tasks, improved cameras with computational portrait and video editing tools built in, battery optimizations that give longer real-world life, and faster wired and wireless charging. Launch windows. Major OEMs will announce at their usual events. Apple's fall cycle. Samsung's LER series, Google's autumn Pixel reveals. So plan for waves rather than a single date. Next-gen mixed reality headsets. Late 2025. Gives 2026. Premium headsets. With far better optics, lighter form factors, and robust spatial AI. These are being pitched to creators, enterprise, and early adopters first, with wider consumer versions arriving in 2026. Ultra-fast charging batteries and electric cars. 2025 demos, broader rollout, 2026 plus. Expect demonstration of cells that accept very high charge rates in labs and pilot stations in 2025. with car makers offering compatible fast-charge cars in late 2025 into 2026. Charging infrastructure expansion will be the bottleneck, but fleet operators and premium customers will see the first benefits earlier. Foldables and multitask devices rolling releases late 2025-2026. Better durability, refined software, and practical multi-window workflows make these far more productive. AI smart speakers. Cars head units 2025 continuous. On-device assistants that are more conversational, proactive, and tied to local contexts. Expect incremental rollouts via OTA updates and new models in 2026. When should you buy versus wait? If you need immediate performance and a proven ecosystem, buy the matured 2024, early 2025 models now. If you want the newest end-device AI features and improved battery tech, wait for the 2026 flagships and new battery offerings. For cars. Consider 2026 models if you want the latest vehicle AI and charging compatibility. But check local charging availability and warranty. Service plans first. There are caveats and risks. Many planned features depend on regulatory approvals, especially autonomous driving and drone commercial use. Supply chains and component availability can delay launches. Marketing demos sometimes show ideal conditions, not real-world behavior. So always check independent reviews and look for long real-world tests before assuming a demoed feature will work perfectly in your climate or region. To close. This next 12 to 18 months are among the most exciting in consumer tech on-device. AI and battery charging innovations will change how we use phones, laptops, cars, and home gadgets. Expect real improvements in convenience, and also a phase where standards, regulations, and infrastructure catch up. If you're excited about tech, mark your calendar for the major annual launch windows, fall product events, and early year flagship launches, and follow official announcements for exact dates. I'll be covering each major launch and doing hands-on reviews as devices hit the market. So if you want walkthroughs, real-world tests, and buying advice, hit like and subscribe to Car Future and ring the bell. Thanks for watching. I am Harry. Leave a comment below telling me which gadget you're most excited for. Next-gen mixed reality, 5-minute charging, or on-device AI phones. I'll read every comment and we'll discuss it in the next video. See you soon.